Councillor Mike Thomas from Helston North. Well, I'd been a town councillor for quite a time, and I'd seen the work that councillors did at County Council and Cornwall Council, and I thought, well, I think that's something I would enjoy, and I've got something to contribute. I looked through quite a few things that I feel I've contributed to. I've got the allowance for community chest raised to 3,000 from the former 2,000, although now it might go down again. But I think in all, it's what I've done for residents when they've had an issue with Cornwall Council. I've been able to be their advocate and act as an intermediate. I think you need the ability to listen. It's soft skills is what you require. Listen and understand what your residents need, what your colleagues are doing, and what their interests are, and also the officers. How do officers see an issue? So it's really soft skills, but really interpersonal skills are important. I think it was getting to know Cornwall. I didn't realise how much I didn't know it, and becoming a Cornwall councillor, you suddenly realise there's so much more to it than the area that you live in. So it was getting to know areas as far north as Bude and far west and southwest as St Just, and getting them to know them in a far more detailed way than just as an ordinary citizen. Well, I'm a former teacher. I taught in Helston. In fact, I've never taught anywhere else apart from Cornwall. I came here aged 23, so I consider myself to be Cornish, but obviously I wasn't born here. Although I do acknowledge my Welsh background, sincerely and deeply. I belong to my local church. I'm the PCC lay chair, and I have a family of 3 wonderful girls and a wonderful wife. Well, Cornwall is where I've made my home, and I think any county councillor in any part of the UK feels very proud of where they live, and I feel very proud of the very uniqueness of Cornwall, its coastline, and the importance of trying to do something for an area that is still regarded as the second poorest area of geographical Europe. I'll go back to the resident again. When something clicks, where a resident hasn't been able to achieve something, yet because you are regarded as a councillor as having a particular capacity to open doors and talk to people, then you can solve what to the resident is an insolvable issue. And you become very, very important in some people's lives as a way of sorting out issues that they can't do themselves. I'm not sure if it's changing. I think the importance of understanding information systems is very important, and that sort of area of decision making has perhaps changed, where you are part of scrutiny rather than making the final decision. You're looking at why people are coming up with certain viewpoints, certain ideas, and taking them to pieces a little bit. Scrutiny is perhaps the most important area, developing area of being a councillor. I wish people just understood government. I wish they understood the difference between parish, town council, and the tier authority, the nature of Cornwall Council, and also obviously central government, and seeing how they connect. Citizenship is so important a thing, and it's that frustrates me, that people just do not understand how a councillor works within the system and their limitations. The fact that they don't necessarily run the council. The council is run by the officers, and that is something that sometimes people don't quite understand.